Hello there, this is a tutorial of how to create your first prediction market in Alpha Navy. First of all, you will need to connect your MetaMask wallet here, and then we can proceed to make a prediction. Here we can choose each category. I will choose Other, and then I chose to create a market based on the upcoming Disney film. Has to be brief, concise, with all of the data that the user might need. Then we press continue. In this market, we will say option yes and no. Then we will need to choose 2 images on each option. Once you add the respective images to each of the options that people can bet on, then we proceed for the payment option. That will be USDC. Then we press continue, and then we will choose the time zone based on USDC hour. Let's say that the bet will start today at 10 a.m. Then the bet will end at the end of the market, which in this case it will be the 12th of October, and the results will be the 13th of October. 3 hours later. No. Let's customize it at 10 a.m. Be aware that the percentage, since we're the hosts of the market, you will need to choose wisely. In this case, I will put 5% that I will earn as the host. And it's also important to be aware that 25% of the market profit will go for the platform. Also, we have to use the early bird boost that will impulse for the customers. So let's put 2%. Then we will need to add the source for the users to check the outcome. Once we add this data, then we need to put it in public, and I have read and agreed the terms and conditions. Then we press continue. Then we review all the bet details and be sure that all of the data is there. Then we create the market. Once the transaction is complete, then we close the extension from MetaMask, because it will appear that you will need to pay a gas fee for the transaction. And then we already created the market.